Do you know what year it is? You're wrong! The 90s is now! So if you know anything about me or saw Wallace's vlog last week, you know that I love the 90s. In this categorization of the 90s, I'm including the early 2000s as well. Mostly because I'm a 90s baby, not a 90s kid. I was born in 91. I would love to say that the 90s is one of the best decades ever. Partly because I'm an obnoxious, self-righteous 21-year-old who was born in the 90s. But also because the 90s is totally shattering the idea of the 40-year itch. What is the 40-year itch? Well, the 40-year itch makes everything 40 years ago culturally relevant today, which means last decade it was the 60s, which you could see with the flowy gowns and everything like that. If we were to follow the 40-year itch, currently the biggest contributor to our culture and media and fashion and everything would be the 70s. Which it might be a little bit. Mind you, if you look at the 70s, you can see some of a contribution in today's music in the soft pop / the alternative adult music genres, such as Fun, who think they are the new queen. Go listen to their stuff, you'll understand what I mean. But really, what is happening right now is the 90s. If you go into any mall or store across, I'm gonna say Canada, because I don't know what's going on anywhere else, but I assume North America at least, you're gonna see 90s trends everywhere. We're expected to see these as new trends, new fads. Trends like denim on top, camo, weird like animal print clothing, bandanas are coming back, patches like sew-on and iron-on patches, and really outrageous weird pieces of statement clothing, like the vest I was wearing earlier. Also, the makeup trends and hairstyles are coming back. Parting in the middle, subtle makeup, but sometimes outrageous colors, oranges, things like that. Not just aesthetics are coming back from the 90s, but other things too, like music. There are the expected comebacks, the rumored comebacks, and the actual comebacks, like Destiny's Child and Justin Timberlake. Also with mainstream pop sounding incredibly innocent, which usually has a double entendre of being not so innocent if you think back of like the Spice Girls, but sometimes just being innocent and sounding like that, mainly marketed towards children. This is really big. Think about artists like Selena Gomez, Carly Rae Jepsen, and Taylor Swift. Oh, the boy bands, they're back. The boy bands are back. Even like discussions between people of which boy band is better. Okay, I know that the boy band thing isn't as big as it was like a few months ago, but it's still huge, and there's still boy bands trying to come out. Did you know The Wanted is gonna have their own reality TV show? That's weird. Also, kind of reminds me of that whole Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson thing. Just saying. Everyone knows the boy bands, everyone probably knows one or two of their songs, but really, it's for the younger crowd, and that's what it was in the 90s. All the music was kind of the younger demographic. Right now, the boy bands for the older demographic are mainly jokes. Yes, there's like the few songs we hum or we know, and I do like that one song by The Wanted, but mainly they're kind of like jokes. Like, in which direction do untalented boys walk? In one direction. Oh! But realistically, with the power of nostalgia and the market so big for nostalgia, it's not surprising that the 90s are going to come back. Especially when you consider that the biggest users of the internet and social media are the ones in the age group of the 90s kids and the 90s babies. If you go somewhere on the internet, you're going to hear that the 90s was the best time ever. And with the internet being the biggest contributor to current media and current culture, it shouldn't be surprising that 90s is totally getting rid of the 40-year itch and contributing to us, the people who want the 90s back, apparently. Us 90 kids are already the grumpy old people who sit in the back corner going, the music was so much better in my day. Partially because it was. There has been a study done that current music is less intelligent and less complex than it was back in the day. But mind you, if you look back at the 60s, we've got nothing on music. This is also saying that the 90s was groundbreaking, which it wasn't at all. Even though the 90s doesn't deserve anywhere to be in the archives of music other than usually fun or interesting, the 90s do have some credits for them. Like musicians like Kurt Cobain, Tracy Chapman, Michael Stipe, and Dave Grohl. But mostly the 90s is known for dance, pop, and clubbing music. Yay! So basically the 90s were like so totally awesome that they had to come back sooner than later. The 90s really were a weird time for fashion and music and culture and everything, but it was fun and made everything seem easier, and the music was just something you wanted to get up and dance to. And this is why the internet looks so fondly at the 90s. The 90s were fun, the 90s were innocent, the 90s were pure. And really, I'm pretty cool with the 90s coming back. I have no problems with this. Cause like, the 90s were like, da bomb.